All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Paranormal Highway. I'm your host, Tipsy Road. Now, we live in a wonderful world where hoaxing is a major part of the community. It's a major part of society, social media. I mean, there's hoaxing all around us. And now with technology getting better and better and better, hoaxing is getting out of control. I mean, it's just going nuts, going crazy. It's pretty bad. Now, the question is, how do we handle stuff like that? How are we supposed to act? Do we fall in the traps? Do we become as despicable as these hoaxers? Do we become them? How do we do it? Do we talk about it? Do we dissect videos? Do we talk crap about people? I mean, I don't know. I do not have the answer to that. So, with all you wonderful people in the chat, we're going to talk about it. Now, let me say this for a second. If you came to this channel thinking I'm going to talk crap about another channel, then you can just move on. I do not say names of channels. I do say negative things about certain channels that I don't like what they're doing, but I don't say names. I don't say who they are because I have respect and I don't want to be that channel that does hit pieces. That's not me. That's not what I'm about. I don't care for hit pieces, but sometimes things could be misread, can be misheard, and then somehow people spin it a different way. You know, I hate to say this. We live in a world that people do judge a book by its cover. They do. And people get misformed or they get the wrong idea. So let's just break it all down, kick back, have some fun, because this channel is about having fun. I don't believe in the drama. I don't play in that drama. I don't care if other channels don't like each other. I don't give a rat's ass if people don't like the other people. The only thing I truly ask is, unless I come after an individual channel, just leave me out of it. That's all I ask. Leave me out of it. I don't want any part of it. So if you're here thinking that I'm going to talk smack about another channel, you're on the wrong channel. You're on the wrong. Go somewhere else. Go to people that's all they do is hit pieces. Beyond that, take a little intro. So like I always say, go find a bathroom. Go say Bloody Mary 3 times. Slap yourself. Whatever you got to do. Coffee, beer, whatever you need to do. After this intro, we're going to get this show started.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. Did you see it?
You wonderful people. I'm glad you're all here. And, you know, I got to make some corrections because I've gotten, since last night to this morning, I've gotten all these messages. You're going on somebody else's channel. No, I'm not going on nobody else's channel, but I see you on the thumbnail. Oh, really? Cool. Okay. Great. Good looking guy. I don't blame anybody for putting me in their thumbnail. But sometimes people judge a thumbnail by its cover. I don't know if you want to call it clickbait. I don't know what you want to call it, but sometimes people get the wrong idea of what maybe I was saying on another show. You know, one of my members of my channel, Vault of BS, is a member of my channel. And, somebody posted me a comment that he has made. And I'm just going to read his comment. I don't care for anybody else's comment. He wrote a comment. Why he's someone who exposed hoaxers, Eric. And I just want to clear that up. Somehow, I don't know how that got started. I don't even know that I hate hoaxers. I hate people who talk about hoaxers. Seriously, I don't know how that come from, because on my channel here, we talked about videos being faked. We talked about it here all the time. So somehow the message is kind of wrong that Eric doesn't believe in the truth. All I want is the truth. So I don't know how that gets misread or missaid. I really don't. Some people say Eric doesn't understand. Understand what? What I question is that how maybe some channels do it. I feel that sometimes channels go too far. That's my opinion. But I don't go do a show and call the people out and say, you're going too far. Listen, what other people do on their channels is what they do on their channel. It has nothing to do with me. Oh, just a couple weeks ago, I did a live stream of, hold on a second. I did a live screen. Let me show you guys. Of one of the best modern day hoaxes I have ever seen. This hoax was beautiful. The hoax about they did in LA for the aliens in the country. My God. My God, they went all out on that hoax. They got people, money, fake doctors. That's the king of being a hoax. That's the king. None of you were here when we were doing that live. We're watching this. And I give these people all the credit in the world that they really tried to sell you that those aliens are real. And again, I've always said this, and I want you guys to hear this. Even though I think it's the biggest hoax that I've seen in a long time, doesn't mean you have to agree with me at all. If you think it's real, I don't play that game. I don't play the game to brainwash people to think the same way as I think. I always believe in people need to think for themselves. When I did a show last week about do you enjoy skeptic channels, do people enjoy watching like skeptic channels versus watching investigators and researchers? There was nothing technically bad about that. There's no understanding that I don't want, I'm totally against channels that are trying to dissect the hoaxers. Go for it. That's not my fully cup of tea, but it doesn't mean I don't watch from time to time. I do watch a bit of time, but that's not my main stuff. Listen, I'll tell you guys, this ain't Tell the Truth Thursday. This Tell the Truth Tuesday. When I get on on YouTube sometimes, I watch a lot of music stuff. I love music. I watch those videos of people who never heard metal music before and they're listening to the first time and they're talking about it. That's what I really listen to. So somehow there's a language out there that I'm against channels who are trying to bring out the truth about people being fake. That is so far from the truth that it's freaking nuts. And people judge things by its cover. So there was a cover, and when it says, and it makes it look like, I'm just gonna say, makes it look like in a lot of ways that I'm against people trying to find the truth. That is not that. That is far from the truth. It is. I support. I have had Nikki on my channel showing her video, say, "What do you think of this one? Real or fake? Real or fake?" Nikki gives us her opinion. Then we have Danny Stanton. Give me your opinion. Who's ever on our channel? Give me your opinion. Give me your opinion. And then I might agree with it or not. Because, at the end of the day, we always say people got to do the proper research. And that's a fact. And you do. But it doesn't always mean that all because you said you did a proper investigation and you study the information. I don't know that for a fact. I don't know what you're looking at and how you're come to that conclusion. So in a lot of ways, I'm taking your opinion on what you think the truth is. We all get told things wrong or right. So again, I don't want to see people, people get I hate to say this, people get the wrong idea. I support everybody. There's people that I like and there's people that I don't like. There's people who likes me, don't like the person I like, or the person I hate, they like. Dude, there's so much stuff on YouTube. It doesn't bother me what people like or watch. So again, sometimes people get the wrong idea, and I get these texts. I mean, I'm serious. I'm getting messages and texts and like, Eric, you're not for the truth? What are you talking about? All we want is the truth. I have said that 95% of all photos and pictures that we are given, includes videos, are 95% of them are fake. Are fake. I'm no dummy. I'm not stupid. You're not stupid. 95% of the shit that comes out is fake. What we're looking for is that 1%. Again, I have said this so many times that out of the millions of fakeness, it only takes one to make something real. It only takes one. What that is, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Guys, I know I'm not reading the chat very often. I'm looking at the camera because I just wanted to, I don't know how long I'm going to be on, but I just wanted to talk to you guys. This is just me talking to you guys. There's no script. There's no anything. And the funny thing is, when people think this, I have worked with somebody on my channel. I even went on their channel. I was even supporting their videos. And I even said on air, and I'm not going to tell you the channel. I'm not going to tell you the person. I'm not going to tell you the video I'm talking about. I'm just going to tell you, because I don't play that game. I don't play that game. I don't throw people under the bus. It's up to them. They want to come out and say that was me. That's up to them. I had a person who faked a couple things. I even have a recording of in the background voices them telling somebody else that they exaggerate the truth. I even have it on audio of somebody you guys think the truth's evidence. He's a stand-up guy. He's a perfect guy out there. Once I found out that what I was seeing was not what I thought I was seeing, I had analyzed. I took opinions, and I got recordings of the person admitting it in a way, saying, well, basically kind of saying that people will believe anything you put out there. You know what I did? I didn't do a hit piece. I just never had that person back on my channel. It never goes back to his channel. Boom, gone. Again, I could care less if another channel. I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds weird. If another channel is hoaxing something, that's not my job to call that person out. I make up my mind. I make up my mind on what I'm seeing, what I'm looking at, then I'm basically gone. If I have questions, the only way I will talk about another channel like all they do is hoax is if they come on my channel so we can talk about it man to man, man to man, woman to man, woman to woman. I don't care. And then explain to me on why it's not fake or not. Beyond that, what you do is what you do. I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel. I don't, I don't care for people's dramas. I don't care. But Eric, you should be telling everybody that person's hoaxing. Yeah, maybe. But the thing is, when certain people, for example, let me give an example for a second, and hope people would understand this. To me, one of the biggest hoax that calls himself a leader in the UFO community is Jeremy Corbell. Total hoax. Backed by the military, people I have talked to, everything, people that Jeremy Corbell surrounds himself. He is one of the biggest hoaxers out there. Oh my God, my God, wow! I'm sorry, people. I'm having a brain freeze for a second. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. What I was getting at is I have done shows saying I don't understand why people follow them. Right? And this is a person from Hollywood. This is not a person from our community. This is not a person that is a Hollywood producer who produces fake stuff. Right? Every single follower that Jeremy Corbell has give a rat's ass what I say. You know what I mean? You should expose him. And I said things and give information that he's a liar. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. People who follow people, I hate to say it, they will always follow them. Even if some dirt truth come out, maybe a small percentage might leave, but the majority of the people who follow people will always follow them. Doesn't even matter. Listen, my God, look at Donald Trump. Listen, guys. First of all, I hate Biden too. So don't think I'm a Democrat. I'm an independent. I hate Democrats. I hate Republicans. But Republicans had his own people rot in jail, and he doesn't care. Right? I mean, and people still follow that crook. Even after the Me Too movement, where women got fed up with being treated like toys, being treated, being touched. A lot of them supported Joe Biden, who was known to touch people. People have picked their sides, and they're going to stick with their sides, no matter what you bring up. It doesn't matter whatever they throw on Trump, whatever they're going to say about him, the courts, the judges, the jail time. People are still going to follow that man to the end of the earth. It doesn't matter. They could come out with the video tomorrow that Donald Trump made out with 3 pigs, 3 actual pigs. People would still follow him. They're like, he's a true American. Look what he did with those pigs. And it's true, people. People will still follow him. People will still follow. So you know what? That's why I don't care about doing politics shows. Because people have already decided what lines there are. And trust me, living in the state of Washington, I was a cable guy for so many years. I'm in the King County area. I live in Des Moines, but Seattle's just right up the road. I can get in Seattle in 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes. When I would go to these liberal houses, they used to have posters of George Bush, Lord of the Rings, One Ring ruled them all. I mean, it is a very, very, very liberal county. Liberal. You could pop them the truth that has a secret video of Joe Biden with 2 women or 2 men. I don't care. And they would still follow. You know why? People always say, well, he's still better than the other guy. And there's so many other people you can vote for. There's so many other people that's going to be on that. You know, technically, I'm running for president. You guys know this. Every 4 years, I fill out the paperwork. I send it in. But I don't have $5,000 because there's a money you got to pay to do this and this and this to get your name on the ballot. But it doesn't even matter if I got my name on the ballot. People vote for the party size no matter what, not even when the truth comes out on them. See, that's why I don't care about drama. I don't care about it. I don't care. But what I do care is when misinformation gets out there. It gets out there. It's out there. And then here I am getting all these messages like, Eric, I didn't know this about you. You know about what? You hate channels that talk about hoaxers? Who said that? I said I hate certain individual channels. There's 1,000 channels. There's 100,000 of certain channels that talk about the same thing. There's certain people that I watch, like I said, about music, like they hear music for the first time. There's a couple ones that I listen to. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I know. Sometimes I can rattle on, but it's just sometimes I just don't get it. It's just and again, take this with a grain of salt. Sometimes I get invited on people's channels. I get invited to people's channels. And some people don't like it. And I have got messages before like, Eric, you're a traitor. How could you go on his channel? All because you hate the person. Well, what? I have to hate everybody? Listen, if somebody's giving me the opportunity to want to come on, if it fits in with my timelines, time schedule, we'll talk about it. I don't have a hatred towards people. Listen, I know I keep saying this. It's bad enough that it seems like we're fighting with the majority of the public. But the honest to be true. Oh, hold on a second. Dina, it just goes up and down. It when I go on a trail walk, I pay for it at night. The knee, and I will be needing a surgery, and that's going to be talked about in May. Like, we're going to do a knee replacement or not. But I am getting a steroid shot in my leg in April, and hopefully that'll help. Hopefully that'll help. Oh my God, I even forgot what I was saying. Oh, what the hell was I saying? sometimes you just you get in that groove and you're just talking, and this this is an example of an emotional reaction, stuff that has no effect on the wider human situation. Oh, thank you. You kind of reminded me. The majority of the public, they don't believe in the Bigfoot. They don't believe in the Yeti, the Sasquatch, the skunk ape. And then there's a huge percentage of the public that just don't care to even spend time thinking about it. UFOs, now UFOs are unidentified flying objects. I'm talking about aliens from another planet. People don't believe aliens exist. People don't believe we're visited. So the subject that we all talk about, it's already being hit by the public. The majority of the public don't like us. Now we get a few people. We get a few people that can get 1 million subscribers with our subject, but it's very little that the subject that we talk about will demand that huge of subscribers in a way. So we're like a small minority in the big whole world social media that we fight. So there's no reason for channels to fight each other. There's no reason to not like somebody because they went on somebody's channel. Because you're already have the majority of the public that goes against you. And listen, what I mean by public going against you is what I really mean is the public not giving a chance to listen. See, that's all I ask for anybody. Just listen. You don't have to believe everything that you hear. Just listen. But the problem is, majority of the public don't. Majority of the public follow governments, follow what the president says. They follow this, they follow that. There's a lot of people that can't think for themselves. But it is what it is. You've had a standing invite on my channel for a long time. No, you and I do not agree on everything, but you accurately explain your position so that even if we disagree, it's still valuable. You might be talking about somebody else, Jeff. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you're talking to somebody else or you're talking about me, because you and I have always had great conversations. You've been upfront with me. I'm upfront with you. You're in one of my cartoons. So I mean, I don't think you and I really ever had any disagreement. So I'm assuming you're responding to somebody else's comment. I normally watch channels who won't let people come on and obviously lie to their subscribers without calling them out. Letting people on your channel. Oh, I've been called out for watching people others don't like. They have a choice to like me or not, or not, their loss. Yeah, I agree. Now, letting people on their channel, that's a gray area, because it depends on what your channel is, what you're talking about, and what you're talking about. And it depends on if you're a channel that does let a lot of people come on, and you have an open panel, and then you won't allow somebody onto your open panel. I can see that. But like my channel, I don't usually do open panels. I'll do invites where somebody comes on, but like if somebody in the chat wants to jump on, most likely I won't, because I don't do a lot of open panels. Only once in a rare while, and all that. Talking about you, Eric. That's what I'm saying. Even if we disagree, Exactly. Listen, we're going to disagree. Everybody is going to disagree with somebody. It's how you handle it. It's how you respond back. You know, it, there's I what I would call kindergarten games. Kindergarten games. Long time ago, there was another community. I'm involved in a lot of different communities. There's another community that, to me, they went way too far. And what I mean by that is, just like a lot of you, we like a good conspiracy, right? We all like a good conspiracy. But there's some conspiracies that are just way out there. I mean, just way, way, way out there. Like, I don't want to say the actual date because YouTube might pick it up. Like that special day that happened so long ago on a day in September. There's people believe there was digital planes, everything was a setup. There wasn't one person hurt. Honestly, there's a huge group out there that really truly believes that. And here I am going, that's crazy. That's you're nuts, right? Something there's no conspiracy there. Well, this channel did was sent all the people after my channel. Any guest I come on, they would hit it with a when we used to be able to see the thumbs down, they were acting like children. They would make comments like, if any one of you I catch in Eric's channel, I will ban you from my own channel. There's people out there that if you don't line up with their beliefs, they attack you. And this person, and I have never, ever made a hit piece on this one person. This person found out my address, and finding people's address is easy. I had 2 people throw eggs at my house just because I did not believe in their conspiracy. I can't stand people who are not open-minded. Yes, there's better people who tracks. I get that. There's better trackers. They are. There's better campers and other people that know better. But there's no expert in finding Bigfoot. There's no expert in finding aliens. There's no expert in finding the paranormal, finding ghosts. A lot of it is luck of the draw. Most of your stories that you believe that's more on the true side are from people that were not looking for the Bigfoot, that were not looking for the UFOs. It's being at the place at the right time, right place. That's why I hate the word ufologist. Is there a college class to become a ufologist? What makes you an expert over that person? Yeah, this person knows more science than other people, but you either see one or you don't. You know? And I respect everybody's opinion. My good friend, my great friend, she might not be your friend, but she's my friend. I respect Marty. She's my friend. Love Nona Boss. She's a great mother, great grandma. She's awesome. And a lot of people gave her crap because she was expressing that she feels that fuzzy pictures aren't really true evidence. And I can't blame her for that. There's nothing wrong with that kind of a comment. That's a good comment. I get that. That side. Like, why do we keep saying fuzzy pictures? The other side is, oh, here we go again. The non-believers thinking all fuzzy pictures are faulted. No, but it is a good question. Why are all pictures fuzzy? Now, some people say that's because Bigfoot has a magical aura around them, and they can. And you know what? Listen, as crazy as that sounds, oh, look at oh. You need to stick with your cartoons. You don't have a clue about the paranormal. And you do? You do? Real truth? What do you have a ghost trapped? Do you have a Ghostbusters chamber that you have ghosts? Nobody knows about the fucking paranormal. We've all heard voices. We've all seen things that we can't explain. What are you talking about? You don't know the paranormal. Is it because I don't go out there with all the greatest toys in the freaking world? I don't care to have all the best toys in the world. When I go on a paranormal investigation, I just have an EMP recorder, an EMP, a voice recorder, and a camera that takes pictures and a video. That's all I take. I don't do infrared. I don't care for all that because I'm not doing it. When I go out on a paranormal search, I'm not doing it to prove to the world that they exist. Because I could come here tomorrow and show you the #1 video that has a real ghost on it, and most of you will not believe it anyway. I go out there for myself, and if I can record and share it with some of you, I will. So what are you talking about? I don't know the paranormal. What? 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 I don't know. I don't know. That's. Oh my God! I had the second half of Ghostbusters. Watch still. Laugh out loud. You know, I did watch the real quick. I did watch the new Ghostbusters movie this last Sunday. I did watch it. I did watch the Ghostbusters. You know, I love the Ghostbusters franchise, and I will say that. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I had the thing backwards. I will say that this Ghostbusters is not as good as the last one, Afterlife. This one is a little slower. This Ghostbusters Frozen Empire was a little slow, but it picked up and had a good ending. So okay. Now, again, I'm going to show you guys a video. Again, take this with a grain of salt. But the area I live in, you guys know that there's a strong belief about the devil's hand. You don't have to believe it. That's fine. You don't have to believe that this devil's hand oh, I'm not spoiling it. No. I'm just saying the first half is a little slow. It's slow, but interesting, but slow. Hold on. Whoa. What? Brent, if Eric slaps me, I'm blaming you. I'm not touching that one. I'm not touching that one. I don't know what they're talking about. Why would I be slapping JoJo? But you guys know that I did a video last week and I put a little light candle where a supposedly portal was put. A portal's there. If you believe in that stuff or not, again, you don't have to. So I went out there to check to see if my little light is still there. Some people believe that dogs, and I put the video out right before the show, that animals can sense evil. If you believe that, that's, again, some people believe that dogs can sense the ghosts, spirits, and again, that's up to you. But there's a strong belief that dogs can sense this, and I believe that too. So I went out there trying to get there, and my dog wouldn't have it. My dog said, "No, I'm not going to the devil's hand right there." So let me show you. It's 1 minute. It's only 1 minute, people. It's only 1 minute. Video here. Let me find it. All right. Here's me walking towards the devil's hand. All right. We are close to the devil's hand. It's been a few days. Let's see if that light is over there. It's hard to pull my dog. Let's take a look. Okay, we're getting close to the devil's hand. Is that light still over there? Let's see. Hold on. Liza. Come on. Come on. She stops right there. And look, she's staring.
Look!
And the devil's hand's right there.
The you see it?
There's that light that I
There
put
it is.
there.
There it is.
Last week. And
I
my
gotta
dog
fix it.
watched. She won't go. She won't.
Come on, Liza. Come on. She doesn't want to come over here. I think she knows. Look at her. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. She does not want to go to the devil's hand. She knows. She knows it's bad. She knows. But my light's right there. I want to put it back up. But she won't let me. Oh, wow. This is awesome. Not awesome, but I think she knows there's a bad spirit there. I'm telling you, people, I got to come back and put that light back in its place. I think that's going to be a protection, but she won't let me. Liza, want to go see? Want to go see? Wow, that's so cool. All right, talk to you guys later. Again, take it with a grain of salt. You don't have to believe in folklore stories. I've always said that everybody where they live, in their area that they live in, there are folklore stories. There are stories that a lot of people never heard of. But I am a believer that animals can sense evil, ghosts, spirits. Animals can sense it. And she would not go because hold on a second, where is it? Because the other day, where did I put it? Okay, here. Because the other day, I was trying to go there also. I think it was on Monday. I wanted to go the very next day to there. And I tried to bring my dog. And let me show you guys. That video I just showed you was today. So this one was a couple days ago. Good morning, everybody. It's a Monday. I'm walking the dog on the trail. If I could get to the dog, I want to kind of go back to the devil's hand. I want to see if that little light that I left there last week is still there. But sometimes that little sucker gets too tired, doesn't want to get there. Or maybe she knows. Maybe she knows there's something there. It's kind of cloudy. It's probably going to pour down rain. Just, hey. You gotta go, right? Come on, this way. She's a stubborn little shit. Come on. Look at that, see? That's a bulldog. They're stubborn. Come on. Look. If you ever got an English bulldog, they're stubborn. They want to go their own way. Come on, look. Look over there. Yeah, that's these dogs. It's hard to go anywhere with these dogs. I just wanted to walk back to the devil's hand because she's not going that way. So again, you take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. I honestly feel that the dog senses something out there. Again, I'm not saying you have to believe in portals or not, but I feel that
there is some evil there, and she doesn't want to go anywhere near it and all that. So, all right. Again, this show was not about bashing other stuff. It is about clearing up some stuff because, like I said, again, I'm just getting all these messages that for whatever reason, people think I am against channels that talks about hoaxers. And I'm like, I was just on with Nikki and Jeff like 2-3 weeks ago talking about movies and TV. Like, where did that come from? I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Everybody has a story. Again, is there a moral to this whole freaking thing? The moral to this thing is trust your own gut, trust your own heart, trust your own opinion. Now, if you use other people to do investigations, get it from several different places, however you want to do it. Don't ever let other people make your decision. Make your decision. Even people say they have proof that it's fake. Well, you got a question on how they got that proof, who they talked to. I know a lot of people say, I work with this guy and he has this. You work with who? Oh, does he? I'm supposed to take your word for it? Oh, okay. So even people say they have evidence of something being fake. You got to question out, okay, why it's fake? And then in the day, it's up to you. That's it. That's always been my message. It's up to you on what you feel, what's real and what's not. There's nothing more simple than that. If somebody disagrees, disagree in a nice political way and then move on. You don't have to cuss. You don't have to say, you don't have to try to make somebody feel stupid or you gotta watch on how you word things, right? Like, you call them your friends. That's not cool. You don't ever bash people on who they consider friends. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's to me. I respect people who just tells us their opinions as it is, and don't go around and bash other people who they hang with, who they talk to. There's no need for that, because what happens is if you keep going out and talking crap for something you don't like, your own work gets flushed down the toilet. It's like, why would I want to listen to him? He just goes around when he doesn't like what he hears, and he goes and writes this, basement warriors, whatever you want to call it. When people get behind the computer, whatever you're going to call it. If you want your stuff to be important, question stuff, yes. But don't make the person feel stupid. Don't say anything to them because what they watch, what they listen to, just say, hey, buddy, I disagree with you. I just don't feel that it's real because of this. Boom. Done. You're friends with him? Oh, I don't believe. Doesn't matter. All right. Question everything. Yes, question everything. But you just don't have to be a jackass about it. That's all I'm saying. You just don't have to be a jackass. There's no reason to be a jackass. You will never know who the ghost is. Okay. I know Tom Cruise was lurking. I don't know. I'm just looking at the chat real quick. I'm just, you guys want to see some stuff real quick? We got what? We got a few minutes. True, Eric. Oh my God. I had a feeling that would work. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. Speak of the devil. Oh, interesting. What are people talking about? Man, today's the day that I really I wasn't trying to disrespect anybody by not looking at the chat, but sometimes when I get in the mode of talking, I don't want to look at the chat. Not that, you guys know I love you all, and And then again, it's all right to disagree. And listen, I know people do things that's for clickbait, votes, and all that. I know that. And I know sometimes people do things by mistake and they're not realizing what they're doing. I get that. I get that. You know, like there's a channel that says there's a channel that I disagree with on a on a small level. And what I mean is one of the channels, big letters, the Amityville horror is nothing but a hoax, right? It's nothing but a hoax. Now, I don't think that's 100% accurate at all. And I don't like, I'm not a big, huge fan of wording like that because I believe, and this is my belief, that every house could have a spirit. Not saying it's evil, not saying that it's there to harm you, but I feel that every place has a spirit. Doesn't always mean you can, even though you have spirits in your house, doesn't always mean you can see spirits. Even spirits have to learn how to use the energy somehow for you to hear them speak, whatever. Because, like, no matter what you say about them of a horror, people died, got shot, and killed in that house. That's evil. That's evil. So I 100% believe that the house is level on some level. And I do believe in the Ed Lorraine picture of the little boy. I do believe in that picture. Now, when it comes to the Lutz family, exaggeration to the max. They overblown. And I don't challenge that they might have heard something because we all hear stuff in the house. Now, I do question that they exaggerate. I've said this a million times. Exaggeration is another, there's a fine line with exaggeration. Listen, again, everybody, I know everybody exaggerates a little bit. Everybody does. Come on, don't lie to me. Every single one of you has exaggerated something. But there's a fine line that you cross when you exaggerate to the point to convince you something happened when maybe it just was a tap. You pretend. Again, Ghost Adventures. Zach is the king of exaggeration. And to me, once you exaggerate to the point where you know what you're doing, you know he's trying to put in your head that he was touched by a ghost. That type of exaggeration is another type of lying. Okay, good point. I don't exaggerate. I fluff the story. That's the good point. That's a good point. That's a great point. Fluff a story. Everybody's done that. But there's a fine line when you exaggerate. And to me, exaggeration could easily be another form of lying. I have seen videos of people supposed to be camping and they see something behind the bushes. Bushes, right? Could be a little animal, could be a little squirrel, could be a little chipmunk. But they'll stand there and act like they're all scared and they're all like terrified, like, oh my God. And they know exactly what they're doing. Yes, there is something there, but they're exaggerating so badly, they're making you think you must saw Bigfoot because nobody's going to act like that. That's another type of lying. That is exaggeration. That's to me is just as bad if you take a photo and you fudge something out. That's the same thing. You know, tying a little string to make the seat move on the camera. exaggeration type of lying is the same thing as faking a wire, making stuff move, pretending it's a bigger animal than it really is. I've seen it. You've seen it. I've seen people act like they're crying. They're scared. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it's nothing. It's a squirrel and they know it. But since it's dark, they put the camera on. That's the same thing as freaking lying. That's the same thing as blurring out a picture. Okay. All right. I feel good. I feel better today. Again, I like to do subjects. You know, you guys know that. It's just, I felt like I just had to go on air and say this because too many people were getting the wrong idea. Like, like, you know, when you get a text saying, Eric, what happened to you? Yeah, you don't like certain kind of channels anymore? Calm down, Eric. Breathe. You know, hey, listen, Brian, you know, I just have to be myself. You know what I mean? You know, Brian, you know, we've all done it. People who do shows on YouTube, you know, you always think how you want to do your show. I'm serious, Brian. People do, you know, like, do I want to tie? I want to act serious. Hello there. Today, Bigfoot was seen in the mountains. This video could be scary. Yeah, like that's not me. I'm sorry. I can't pretend to be somebody else. I can't pretend to act like I have a stick up my ass. Or that's not me. I do get excited. I do yell. I might say sometimes I forget what I'm saying, but that's me. I'm just me. Sometimes I get excited. I can't help it. Well, I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Don't put words in people's mouths. Don't do that. Listen, you can do what you want, but don't ever make assumptions on what channels they are talking about. You know what I mean? Love you, Nikki, but just, you know, I recommend you don't want to say that. Whoa, look at that dog. So beyond that, I hope you guys have a good time. And you know, I'll see you guys back on Thursday. I'll be doing a live show on Thursday. And I think we're going to be talking some paranormal on Thursday, since I don't know shit about paranormal according to Real Truth. So maybe I'll find some people who know more, who knows truth. I don't know how I'm going to check information on how they know what the truth is. But beyond that, you know what? We're going to leave the show. Let me see here. Where is it? We got to leave the show on a good note. We're going to leave the show today on Howard the Duck intro. Because I love you guys so much. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys on Thursday.